welcome or welcome back. My name is Rees and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Let's go ahead and dive into the energy of these cards. Pull what I need to pull for you guys right now. Very soon. Ooh. Hold up. Ooh. So you guys need to decide very soon what it is that y'all want, because y'all are in a very potent energy of receiving that. All right, and it doesn't have to be right now. The card that came out is very soon. So some of you guys, a lot of you guys, yeah, it is going to be very soon. But you cannot attract what you are not clear about. So be very clear in your mind for what it is, what exactly it is that you want, and call that in. Call only that in, okay? Attract that energy, and it'll be here. It'll be here fast. It'll be here very fast, okay? The next card that came out is Unrequited Love, and that's in reverse. So whoever comes about is going to be somebody that is equally yoked for you. Maybe whoever you're calling in is mirroring this energy, and they're in the energy of doing it as well. But don't miss this chance. You're in a very potent position right now to get very clear on what it is you want, and then have the universe deliver that very thing that you want to you, okay? So don't stall, don't wait, don't hold your breath. Don't do none of that, okay? Get to acting. And the acting don't really gotta be like, oh my God, where's the person? Because the energy of chasing, that ain't it. You're not chasing this person. You're getting clear on what it is that you want so that you can attract this person. But you have to be very clear though. So if I ask you, yo, your man is about to meet you in an hour, what does he look like? And tell me everything about him right now. Like, your ideal man is about to meet you in an hour. Tell me everything about him right now, all his characteristics. Your ideal woman, et cetera, et cetera. If your ideal person were to meet you in that very, you don't got much time to prepare, not even an hour, 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes. Your ideal person is coming to meet you in 5 minutes. Tell me everything about him. Who is he? What does he look like? How does he smell? How does he dress? What does he do for a living? Like, what's his energy like? Tell me everything about him, okay? And if you can't sit there and name that, if you're so like, I guess I'll take whatever the universe is going to give me. There are billions of people on the planet. That's going to take forever. The universe is sitting there sifting. Like, at this point, you ain't giving the universe no time frame or nothing. You're not very specific with your details. You got to get specific with your details so that the universe don't got much to file through. You'd be like, universe, I want X, Y, and Z. Where's that? Okay, that's why when you have a manifestation on your mind and you get super clear about that manifestation, it instantly comes to you, because you're telling the universe this is it. And that's easier to source out, to scout out, than to just leaving it up to chance. You have to be very detailed, and that's not being greedy, it's just being very detailed, okay? Some of you guys, in the name of humility, y'all are leaving everything up into chance. Like, you know what, I'm just so grateful, I'll take whatever God gives me, I'll take whatever relationship comes to pass right now, or I'll have and that's not enough. Why are you leaving it to chance like that, baby? Like, get a little more specific and ask for exactly what you want so the universe can do its thing. Reconciliation, goddamn, not this a past person. Child, I came out as an overall energy in an upright position. I really hope, okay, well, you know what, some of you guys do have a great love in your past that treated you right, okay? So maybe before the energy was unrequited, but I'm seeing that card is in reverse. It's no longer an unrequited energy. So you guys are actually on the same frequency, on the same boat, okay? So call that in. And make sure with this reconciliation, because I had to say, make sure that this person is on your frequency. If you happen to run into somebody from your past who is not on your frequency, I'm not talking about them. Frequency and frequency are what attract each other, okay? So you get very specific about the person that you want, and then this person gets very specific about the person they want, and then the universe is like, oh, y'all must be talking about each other. Boom, you guys are links, okay? But this reconciliation, it might be somebody from the past. If not, it may be somebody from a past life, okay? But reconciliation is the overall energy, and I'm seeing it might be someone from the past who is returning to see if y'all can do it again, if y'all could get it right this time. And that sense is going to happen very soon, okay? Ooh. Damn, this took a turn, because why deception came out upright, okay? Deception came out in line with unrequited love reverse. So I'm seeing that whoever comes from your past, like I said, it has to be somebody who is on your frequency, because there may be past people who try to revisit you just because you've risen and they can feel that. And no, don't be like, oh well, Rees Rose said this person is going to be, you know, they're on a great way now, like we can do the thing now, because before they weren't treating me right, but now they're in a different energy, they're going to do right by me. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm making sure that you know that the person who you are going to link up with, if you are reconciling from somebody in your past, that it needs to be somebody who is on your frequency. Okay, just want to say that. But the deception card came out. Okay, so there might be people who are trying to come at you right now, who might be from your past, who look like or appear to be a great fit, the perfect fit for you, and it's not that. Okay, so you need to get super specific, so that whatever isn't that, you know for sure that's not it. Okay, because deception is going to try your ass right now, so you need to get very specific. Okay, maybe you guys have leveled up so much, or you're in the energy of calling in this love, that you're so lovable, you're so filled with love, that now the love is trying to find you. Like, you're so magnetic to the force, to the energy, to the frequency of love, that all of the love is trying to find you. Okay, so you will have a couple of frogs in there. You will have a lot of, you know, the ones who will try to deceive you and come as just false counterparts. They're not the one who are for you, but that's why you need to be very specific. Okay, so yeah, even people who come from your past, it may even be somebody from your past. That's why I was like, yo, don't run off with the fact that I said it's somebody from your past, because the energy and the focus isn't just on the past. I know it's the overall energy is reconciliation, but I hope I'm making this clear, because deception is the card that came out. So you're going to get tried. Okay, so reconciliation, there's going to be a couple of people from your past. Whoever you're linking up with, this may be somebody from your past life. A strong energy of past, you know, tense is in there, but I don't feel as if y'all are about to get got right now. So in the event that you've broken up with somebody in your past because of something toxic, I'm not talking about them. You guys aren't linking up with them. Okay, if anything, they are a part of the deception. All right, free yourself. God damn. Yeah, so definitely not definitely not this toxic person from your past. If you were deceived at one point, it's not going to be them. Free yourself. You're absolutely freeing yourself. We have heart-to-heart conversation in reverse, and stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, a lot of you guys were pessimistic before, maybe thinking like, oh, I don't know if it was going to happen for me or what, but yeah, y'all are just been embodying the energy of love, where you've gotten over that. Okay, so with this free yourself and very soon, I'm seeing there's more healing in that too, but like, allow yourself to just allow yourself to get exactly what you want. Okay, allow yourself to have your way. You don't have to think of the past and think of it as something heavy. Oh, because you've had a couple of toxic people that you're never going to be able to. Don't think that way, okay? Heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. Maybe some of you guys talk negatively to yourselves. Maybe you guys had to deal with some verbal issues from your partners or whatever, but you can free yourself of that confinement and allow yourself to have this new beginning and get exactly what you want. Okay, so before, some of you guys didn't get exactly what you want because you left it to chance, and then the universe is like, is this okay? And the universe wasn't going to be sure that it wasn't a no until maybe something traumatic happened, so something freaking horrible happened, because before everything seemed fine and dandy when you were being very vague about what it is you wanted, right? Until you get very specific and demand what it is that you want, the deception is just going to be dancing in your field, dancing around. I think that's the message that you guys were actually supposed to hear throughout all of this. So I am still seeing that you are attracting a love that is going to be exactly yours, like a love that you need, a love who's on your frequency, but this will happen soonly and shortly after you get very specific with what it is you want. Okay, so a lot of you guys are just leaving everything to chance, leaving too many things to chance, and with reconciliation as the overall energy, you're thinking about the past. Okay, that's why some of you guys are leaving it to chance. Like, y'all are just grateful, like, yeah, I'm grateful that I even get a chance right now. Actually, it's too maybe you guys have survived a lot of things where now you get a second chance at love. Now you get to have your way. Now you get a choice. And because of that, you felt like what you asked for before wasn't it. So you're like, I don't want to ask for anything anymore. I'm just going to leave it a chance. No, what you asked for before was shitty. That's all. That's all. Some of you guys were being too shallow. Oh, I want somebody who's 6 feet. You could get the worst fuckboy who's 6 feet. Don't just leave it there. Like, what else do you want? You want to get treated right? Throw that in there. Like, throw the characteristics, the spirituality qualities, like everything has to be in there. Don't get lazy when it comes to what it is that you want. Just because you've experienced a couple of things in the past that were horrible or weren't up to par or weren't the best, does not mean that you could just go ahead and, you don't want to do that. You're still here. You still deserve. You still deserve. So go ahead and ask Source for what it is that you want. Yes, you went through a couple of shitty apples. Yes, you had to heal past that. Some of y'all had to straight up pray past that, ritual yourself past that. But we're past that now, and we're in this new energy where you can use your voice to call it in. Okay, so do that. All right, y'all got this. I'm gonna leave it here. I love y'all. Bye.